to give me room for a porch. This will really be a basement area here. And now the second thing I'm going to do is to do the wall thickness. Walls aren't paper thin. And we're going to say that these walls are 4 inches thick. I've actually looked at this measure, 12 feet 6 inches. And then the living room, this height there, 11 feet 10. If I take that away from 12 foot 6, I have 8 inches. So they're allowing 4 for the walls. And I'm going to come back to the SketchUp model, orbit around, and then I'm just going to use the offset tool and start drawing this, and I'm just going to type 4 inches. Okay, there you go. So you do need to allow for the walls here. Now, I think I've discovered a bit of a plan, a bit of a, some problems, some mistakes in their measurements, unfortunately. So we're just going to do the best we can. I'm going, when I did the math, it didn't add up to 38 feet altogether, or 30, it would actually be 37 feet and 2 inches. So I'm just going to start drawing, and if I come up short, my bedroom will be slightly smaller. My living room is going to be 11 feet 10 inches. So I want to come back here, and now hopefully you'll know from doing the all that great work on the tutorials that you can put a guideline down. Oops, I don't want it from there. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this guideline because these measurements are actually the interior ones. So this is going to be 11, oh my God, what did I say it was? 1110. Okay, so let's erase that again. 1110. So just 11 feet 10 inches pop. Okay, now I also need to allow for a wall here. Okay, so that is 4 there. I'm just going to type in 4 inches. Okay, that will help me draw my interior walls. And then, my kitchen, this wall here, I'm going to assume this is the one that's 1110. And so I'm going to come from here and go 13 feet 7 inches. So let's see. I'm going to start. I want to draw another guide off here. So I'm going to just start drawing at 13 feet 7 inches pop. Okay. And then I also, this one will take another 4. Okay, and there's 4 inches. Okay, so now I have some of my guidelines laid in. All right. Let's see. How much off am I here? That's actually 11.3, which is pretty close. I'm just off by 2 inches. That's fine with me. All right, so that's that. And then I'll start drawing some of the exterior walls. I'm actually going to be breaking through them for doorways and stuff, but not yet. And if you need to, if you start having problems drawing any of your lines, just change your zoom in. It's more accurate. And then actually, once you've gotten those walls in, just delete that. You can actually delete these little cross lines, because we will, in the end, when we have all of these laid out, we're going to draw it up. And now this one's a little more complicated because I have a dining room area that's carved out here. And I don't really know how wide that is. They don't tell me. But I do know it's going to be wider than this kitchen uh, cabinet area. And usually these are 2 feet. And let's say this is maybe another foot or 6 inches. So let's make this wall part here 3 feet. I think that is probably a pretty safe guess for that one. And so I'm just going to come out 3 feet, pop, okay? And then let's bring it over there. Oop. And sheesh, that actually wants to pop there. Fill it in. And I'm going to erase these guidelines. Okay. Now, I'm not real sure about what to do with my bathroom area, and part of what's going to determine this is going to be the size of my bathroom that I can find. I do have one measurement here for the kitchen for the height, which is 6'1", and so I do want to put that in. And I'm going to do 6 feet 1 inch there. Okay, and but I just don't know where things are going to come. So probably the next thing that I'm going to do right now is find finding a long kitchen counter to put in there. And it looks like I have cupboards up above, and maybe this is a refrigerator. So for that, I'll go onto the 3D warehouse up here in SketchUp. I don't know if you're able to see up at the very top, but I'm going to go to 3D warehouse, get models, and I'm going to do, this is really a kitchen counter with built-ins. Did I say that? Freestanding kitchen counter. And I'm simply going to look for something that looks like it'll work in the layout that I have there, and that is actually one long kitchen counter. Now, I don't think that's going to work, but I happen to know that there is, if I do small kitchen here, I'm going to find something, because I've done this before. And that's a pretty nice layout, but it doesn't fit my kitchen. And then I'm going to come down and look, keep looking, see what else I can find. Small shaker style, that's interesting. So, I mean, you will be having to make these work, and you might end up changing the layout slightly simply to make it work. Haven't seen the perfect thing yet. You can actually change these as well. They're components, these kitchens, but that can get a little complicated. Yeah, I see someone, or I see something. I think this one looks like it might fit, but I'm not sure exactly what that is. And also, once it fits in, oh wow. Okay. It does, this one will need some work too, because it has some stuff attached, but let's see. Let's see if I can get this one to fit into my space. It's not going to be bad. I don't think it's going to be bad once I take the walls off. I don't know if it's drawn to scale, that's all. Okay, so let me get the move tool, and I'm going to move this kitchen more or less in this into position here. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we are. Okay, and just keep rotating around. It's looks like it's gotta come on up a bit. I'm not sure if this will fit or not, but I'll go through the process here. Aye, aye, aye. And let's drag it into place. There you go. Oh, okay. And it's still too low, I can tell. So, rotate all around and just keep working with it until you get it right into position. It's pretty close actually. And it does look like it may fit my kitchen. I'm gonna scoot it over a bit because I'm gonna delete those walls ultimately to make it fit. Hmm. All right. Hmm. All right. So let's see here what this looks like. Might not work at all. Hmm. Very interesting though. And it's still way high up. So let's see if I can simply bring it down a bit. Start with it closer to where I want it. Okay. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit the kitchen. And if I right click on it, which I don't have here because unfortunately I don't use the same kind of mice that other people do. I want to see if I can see this again. I want to